What's happening, peeps and peeps? Hope you guys are having an awesome day. As always, this video is going to show you guys what the event ship is going to be, and I'm talking about the winter event, the Fek'Ihri Dreadnought Carrier, or something like that. I have no idea how to pronounce the name. This thing, the Fe'rang Dreadnought Carrier. This is the one that we are going to take a closer look at. Now, this is how it looks like. Now, obviously, we can actually make this window a little bit bigger so we can actually see it more clearly. Can we actually zoom in? Oh, yeah, we can. Oh, nice. Full details are available. I do love the bridge part right here. There is like a big skull on that thing. Okay, guys, look at that big skull. Very nice. Lots of flames everywhere. Oh, underneath as well. Wow, nice. I love the finer details that they're bringing up here. The whatever these things are, boosters or whatever they are. Very nice. You can actually see them all over the place. Very nice. And guys, please don't comment in the comment section saying fire in space not available because no oxygen and all that. It's just fun, man. You know, it's just for fun in games. Very, very cool to look at. It is very beautiful. Now, I am going to go through all of the statistics, information, all of the customization, and then we can compare it into space with the Lucari ship, the triangle, the Dorito, and it's going to be great. So being in the triple testing server is going to allow me to buy this thing out right here. The buy out option is going to cost me 1,000 low buy that are just peanuts in triple testing server because nothing has to do with that. So hopefully, yes, it is in my inventory, big inventory. More details. All right, so here we go. The Fek'Ihri Fe'rang Dreadnought Carrier Tier 6. So we got a little bit of a backstory that Cryptic has provided us. Very useful, or at least I think it's useful to read this thing because it gives you an idea what this ship is actually intended to be part of right off the bat. So we got the Dreadnought Carrier is a terrifying Fek'Ihri vessel. Oh man, terrifying Fek'Ihri vessel. Very, very nice. In addition to its intimidating size, oh, I hope this thing is going to be massive in its size in space. I really hope so. The fearsome maw that spits atop it. Okay, and the blast of fire that it emits. It ferries within the lost souls to Gre'thor that cause torment and wreak havoc. This starship comes equipped. Oh, that's it? Just one line? Okay, I still kind of like it, but all right. I wish it was a little bit more backstory, a little bit more techno bubble, even though it's really hard for me to read because reasons. But okay, fine, whatever. Continuing, this starship comes equipped with a console. Open the maw of Gre'thor. When activated, this ship projects a flaming skull in front. What? A flaming skull in front, dealing fire damage to all foes that get nearby, and launches lost souls to Gre'thor. This console provides a passive boost to fire damage, auxiliary power, and structural integrity. It can be equipped in any console slots, any ship with only one of these consoles. At any given time, this ship comes with 2 hangar bays equipped with the Lost Soul of Gre'thor. Lost Soul of Gre'thor use claw swipes and flame breath to damage their foes. Oh, that is interesting. Also, the unlockable starship trait, Dreadnought Mastery. You will unlock the Fierce Entrance starship trait. Well, this trait is loaded when you activate narrow center bands or launch hangar pets. Your ship will emit a ring of fire. Oh, that is just beautiful. Dealing damage to all nearby foes with a chance to confuse them. Now, me being a carrier fanatic, love carriers, this is something that I definitely would love to see in details. So it is available for everybody: Klingons, Romulans, Federation, and all of the other species that are known currently in STO. It has a hold strength of 1.4, scales with your level. Now I'm guessing 1.4 is the highest that it's going to be at level 65. And to say the least, this is definitely a high hull modifier right here. Shield modifier of 1.05, 4 weapons on the front, 3 on the aft. Okay, it's a dreadnought. It's, you know, it's going to be tanky. It's going to be having lots of weapons. It has 2 hangar bays. What more do you guys want? Get this thing right away. Room for 3 devices. Console modification. We got 5 tactical, 4 engineering, and 2 science. I love it. So we got 11 console slots right here that are available. Very nice. A base turn rate of 5 degrees per second. Slow to turn dreadnought, and on top of that is a carrier, so it's double whammy. Impulse modifier of 0.14 with an inertia rating of 30. You can also equip the dual cannons, dual heavy cannons on this thing, though I do not recommend that. It's definitely not with that. Turning rate 5 degrees per second, I would not do that, but you know, it is a choice. Plus 10 to weapon power, plus 5 to shields, and also plus 5 to auxiliary power right there, standard. Also comes with that, open the Maw of Gre'thor. So it's going to come with the carrier package right here. So you get quick deployment, armored hull, enhanced hull plating, advanced shield system, and ferry entrance. That is that unlockable starship trade. Wow, this thing at, you know, right off the bat, only down, you know, only minus point that I kind of see in this entire thing. I wish they had a little bit more of the backstory written right here, but then everything is okay. Everything is doable. I haven't looked at the bridge officer station because I kind of want to see that in space. Gives you a better perspective of what you're going to equip it with. But I'm seeing 5 tactical, so enough firepower right here, including your hangar bays. It has room for 2 of these hangar bays. Now I do recommend, if you're going to go the route of having really awesome hangar pets, I do recommend buying the fleet variant. It's going to cost you a little bit, like 30k dilithium refined on each of them, but it's still the best choice to go that route if you want to have your hangar pets dealing a little bit more damage than the normal ones that you come standard with the ship. 4 consoles for engineering, so there is enough survivability for this particular ship to be tanky. Definitely right there. 2 for science. I mean, it is a cruiser, or sorry, it is a dreadnought. And it is a carrier, so it's not going to do a lot of crowd control with science abilities, so it doesn't have enough on the console for science. Let's go to the customization of this. So here it is, customization of this thing. Now we also looked at it a little bit on what we could when we had the option to look this particular ship in the preview before unlocking this ship. Right here, very nice. So we only have one different template that we can customize it with. Man, I do love these guys. It's basically just like it's like one of those old Viking ships, and it also has like a reminiscence of, like, you know, the way that like Japanese ships from Japan actually are depicted, like, you know, with these kind of like wings on top. Very nice. I wonder what these spikes underneath are. I believe it's called the keel or something like that of a ship. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I do mean, like, you know, ship on water, not ship in space. Vessel. Very nice. Very nice as a beautiful looking ship, to say the least. But I might be biased right here because I really enjoy carriers, and this thing is just making me smile. Very nice. Okay, so we don't have, you know, a interior for this. That's a bit of a shame, a letdown, to be honest. There are two different window types. If I'm going over 1 and 2, you guys can actually focus your view on top of them, so you can actually see the difference of window types that are available. I'm kind of liking the way it is already, and not any difference. As you guys saw, the materials, we only have 3 different type of materials. Now we can actually overlay patterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 room for them to overlay on top of this ship, but I'm not gonna do that because I kind of want to see this ship in its raw form, just, you know, out of the box experience right here. Very, very nice. Man, I love the skull. The skull is really awesome. Wish I could zoom in a little bit more. No, rear, back, top, left, right, reset. That's about it. All of the changes we can do on this ship. Very nice. All right, let's see material types. So we have the Fek'Ihri #1. I'm guessing this is like the very old materials type that we can choose. Now I do own like one of the older Fek'Ihri vessels. That kind of was like looking like a small factory. And that one is still fun to pilot in space, because it also has, like, you know, flames coming out of it, and it's very cool to say the least. So we got type #2. Okay, I'm guessing this is still like the old material types. I'm not seeing anything new or anything added that might be like new, but I could be mistaken because I kind of review lots and lots of ships, but I'm not seeing anything new except this particular template, and it looks kind of cool. It looks cool. It looks, you know, it doesn't, you know, it's not kind of looking cool, but it is very cool to look at. Very nice, very beautiful. These guys that are making ships, man, these guys have so much experience, because as of late they're just doing ships in Star Trek. They're not doing anything else, just ship designs and a little bit of bug fixing. Anyway, that's a little bit of a side ramp of mine that I'm doing. Okay, let me just do a couple of random patterns for you guys, just to give you a indication of what is available. So I've chosen, you know, different pattern overlays, and I'm going to change the colors to something vibrant, something that's not there, like green. Oh my god, what did I do? Oh my god, I'm having too much fun with this. Blue. It's only darkened right here. That's just weird. So when it hits the light, it kind of reflects reddish tint. Okay, that's weird. What if I change it to something else? Oh, it does change. Look like these wings on underneath. It kind of changed to a greenish pattern, and the different one. Let's do pink. Do we see anything pink? Oh, here, right on the hull. Let's do green over there as well. Yeah, so you can basically mismatch all of the pattern overlays. I'm going to cancel all of the changes, and we're going to head off into space, see how big this ship is compared with the Lucari ship. This is in space, so you guys can look at this beautiful looking ship and actually hear it as well. And usually when you're like close to your ship, you can actually hear a little bit of surroundings of the ship, and this particular ship has like the effects, the sound effects of like a log, like wood burning, like hear it. If I raise my that is very beautiful, right? That's very beautiful. Very nice. All right, so this is the way it looks in space. So I am going to compare it with the Lucari scout ship right here on top. You can actually see the Lucari here and basically how big this particular ship is in comparison to that. I mean, oh my god, this thing is like huge when it comes to the Lucari scout ship. Now, I do want to mention one thing as well. So if you go into like full impulse, now those like, you know, sparks that you see on the engines, that's not part of the ship. But what is part of the ship is this very beautiful trail that you got of like smoke, because it is burning coal after all. And when you go to full impulse, this ship actually produces like especially from the back end of this ship, actually goes into like hyperdrive mode or something like that. Like, I don't know, like boost mode. Look when I'm going to full impulse. Look. Wow, look at that. Look at that trail. Like, everything is like in overdrive. You can actually see that these things are like, you know, inflamed like in high amount. Look at that. It's crazy. It's crazy. And look at the smoke that this thing is actually producing. Man, this thing is like... Oh, I think I hit the wall. Crazy. I hit the edge of the map. That's why I'm here not going sideways. But this is how it looks like in space. It is not turning on a dime. I can tell you guys that. The statistics that I have with my current build, I have the normal default layout, so the like level less gear that is coming available with this thing, and is giving me 6.6 degrees per second on a turning rate. Now there might be a couple of like icon issues. I don't know if this is going to be the hangar base for this thing. The icon being depicted here has to do with ground, not for space, but they might actually change that on the holodeck server. But as it is right now, it is giving me 6 individual hangar bay, or at least of these hangar pets per hangar bay. So that's in total 12 of these guys, because I do have 2 of them available to me. So let me just do a recap of what the ship is all about. So we got 4 weapons on the front, 3 on the aft. We got room for 3 devices. Engineering console layout is 4. The science console layout is 2, and we have 5 tactical console slots with a universal console over here that we are going to take a closer look in just 1 second. Now, the Starship Mastery, it comes with the carrier package, so reduction in carrier pets launching, and also an increasement in ranking up experience for your hangar pets if you level this thing to level 1. Level 2 is 10% in whole hit points. Level 3 is an X amount of shield regeneration every 6 seconds, and also plus 5% in shield resistance. Level 4, 10% in shield hit points. Overall, more hit points. Very nice. The unlockable starship trait is going to be fierce entrance. Launching pets will cause fire damage. When you activate narrow sensor band or launch the hangar pets to the foes within 3 kilometers, going to get an X amount of fire damage with a 20% chance to confuse them for 3.2 seconds. The universal console, let me just do more information on that. This starship, okay, we already read that. Equipped in this is going to give you 70.1 fire damage in space, obviously, 2.9 auxiliary power setting, and 17.1 starship hull capacity. So if you want to go tanking with this thing, very nice to have. Whenever you're going to launch pets in front of you, or at least launches a fearsome in front of you to the foes within 3 kilometers while traveling, fire damage, and summons 12 lost souls to Gre'thor for the next 30 seconds. This is definitely interesting to showcase. Maybe it has some really cool animation to it. I'm very interested in that. So that's going to be this thing right here. Now I do want to see how this thing is going to launch the hangar pet. So that's button 3 and 4 on my keyboard. So let me just zoom out. So we got one hangar bay in 3, 2, 1 being launched right here. It's basically coming from the ship itself. And the other one in 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's supposed to be from here. But wait a minute, these things are not even like ship stuff. These are just like ghosts. These have like arms and like a body and no legs, so they are basically floating in space. All that is just that's just beautiful. Look at that. So if I go and move my ship, they basically are going to fly with me, I'm guessing. Come on. Hello? Hangar pets, follow me. Where are they going? Let me launch a couple of more. Hopefully they will follow me. Come on, guys. There we go. They started coming. Look at that. They're basically flying in space. I wonder what kind of damage they're going to do to the enemy. Are they like, you know, going to slash them with their hands? Definitely going to see this thing in action because it kind of looks nice. They're basically flying away in space. Very, 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 very cool. I like it. I'm guessing to activate into the maw, I kind of need to be in red alert in combat. So that is something that I'm going to do right now, just to showcase everything as a total. The one thing that I almost forgot to showcase is the bridge officer layout. So we have a Lieutenant Universal Station, very nice. A Commander Tactical Station, you kind of need to have that. A Lieutenant Commander Engineering Station, so lots of these. Let's do atop being sure, why not? We have an Ensign Tactical Station and a little bit of Science, a Lieutenant Commander Science Miracle Worker, so you can actually put up here whatever you want. I'm gonna go with survivability and a gravity well to just give me a little bit of, you know, science stuff that I can basically do a little bit of crowd control with the gravity well. The rest is just all offensive except this one. Let me do a chemo on that. There we go. Let's do Omega, sure, why not? Okay, so very nice layout. I kind of like it. I'm also liking the Miracle Worker layout, that you have the option to slot Miracle Workers up here for survivability. This is very nice. Anyway, let me just take this thing in combat. I'll be right back with you guys. But before I do that, I do want to give you guys the Admiralty card. So we got 40 points in Engineering, 62 in Tactical, and 24 in Science, with 18 hours in cooldown, plus 10 in Tactical per Engineering ship. Obviously just the standard 18-hour cooldown. And it's on reserve because it's not being utilized. For the combat part of this video, we're just gonna do a Japori run. Why not, right? Why not? You go away, you map go away. So right off the bat, I do want to say that keep in mind this is not a build video. No real thought has gone into the bridge officer layout or the skills and abilities that I'm going to choose. Now I do want to mention that I put everything on a key binding, and if you're interested in key binding, link in the video description to a video where I explain what key bindings are. So let's continue with this video. Now I do want to kill this guy first. Everything is the default stuff, guys. So this is, whoa, look at that fire going. Where did that fire come from? Was it because of these guys? Oh yeah, they are. They're like spewing fire. Get him, get him. Get him, guys, get him. Look, 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 he's going. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Oh, he just spewed fire. Very, very nice. Look at them, he's spewing fire. This guy got roasted. Nice. All right, next one. Go, go, go. Spew him with fire. Oh, that is just beautiful. Oh man, I'm just having too much fun. Oh damn, my hull needs to be repaired. Go, 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 souls. Spew him with fire. Oh, that is just beautiful. That is just beautiful. Does fire actually penetrate shields? That might be something we might need to invest a little bit more. And I just finished a personal endeavor. What was it? Anti-pro down. Okay, cool. Not really into that. But here we go with the destroyer. Look at him. Look at him. I just want to see these guys actually do stuff. Look, this spewing fire at this guy. This guy's roasted. I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a carrier. Kind of lost one. Where did I lose one? There. This guy is roasted. I'm not doing anything. Hello? Where's the next wave? Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. Barbecue, everybody. Oh, man. This guy is awesome. Crazy. All right. It's time to utilize the universal console into the maw. Massive fire damage and plus summons souls. Let's wait for the next wave. Here we go. Let's go a little bit. To all foes within 3 kilometers while traveling. So I kind of need to be a little bit closer with these things. Fire damage and summons a bunch of these lost souls. Here we go. I need to be like really, really close to these guys. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. What? Look at that. Oh, that is just beautiful. Oh, that is crazy. And nice. Very, very nice. Alright, let's do a little bit damage. Even though I'm not doing enough damage, to be honest, to make this ship look very, very overpowered. But so I'm not doing it justice, but it's like, you know, you're having hangar pets, right? They're basically gonna do the majority. Oh man, that's it. That's our gala, right? Oh, that is our gala for you guys. I did not expect to have this much fun with this ship. So I'm positively enjoying this ship. I'm very positive about it. The turning cycle is something to think about. It is not turning at all. That's a little bit of a down part of this thing. So you definitely might have to, put up some like RCS accelerators just to make this ship turn a little bit more. Or, do that with traits or with weapon these days. You can actually put up weapons that actually help you with turning rate and all that. But as I'm looking at this particular ship, it is very nice. I kind of love the whole, Lost Souls of Gre'thor and what was this thing called again? Into the Maw. The Maw or Maw, whatever it is pronounced. Very nice. Very, very, very cool. The Fek'Ihri is definitely a awesome race in space. These guys were like spewing fire at the enemy. That's just beautiful. And I highly recommend grabbing the fleet version of these things. They basically are going to be better than the one that comes equipped at standard with the ship. So these particular guys, they do the claw swipe. I'm guessing it's going to be like, you know, like a melee stuff. The flame breath, that's basically the fire spewing. And the ferocious charge. I've not seen that one, or at least I did see a couple of these guys flying toward the enemy at like really high high velocity. Maybe that's what they're talking about, the last one, the ferocious charge. Maybe that's going to do like, you know, kinetic based damage or something like that. But I am definitely loving these things. Very nice. I'm happy that Cryptic is you know, putting up this ship up here. The turning rate is something that I might fear that some of you guys are not going to enjoy, but me as a carrier fanatic, I'm actually loving this ship. Very, very cool. So that's it for this video. It's going to be a little bit shorter than normal. I usually tend to, you know, make videos an hour long, but this one is going to be short and sweet. So this is the ship that we are all going to have in like in a month. The Fek'Ihri Fe'rang Dreadnought Carrier Tier 6, and I'm just saying that I'm loving this particular ship. Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys had a little bit of fun and entertainment and knowledge coming from my channel. As always, I would love to see you guys on the next video. So for now, take care and later.